And a good day, all of you. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Rambo, back again with you. Today, we are looking at Red Blend, Portugal, from the winery by Casa Santos Lima. Wine Enthusiast gives it 90 points, 13.5% ABV. Blended Portugal, medium dry wine, 2018. So picked this up again. Picked this up the other day at Costco. I said, let me try it and see what it is. It seems to be popular for the price point, for what it is, $5.99 for the 750 milliliter bottle. You know, kind of like my reds to be a bit dry. I mean, I do like sweet stuff. Don't get me wrong, but Lambrusco, things like that. But or Moscatos, sparkling red wines, whatever. But tend to like mine. It's a bit dry, so. I think this is the way red blend's supposed to be consumed versus the other red blends. There's one I had from the other day from it's from Wally World, yes, Walmart. Their oak leaf line of wines, which they sold exclusively to Walmart, and then they have the winemaker selection, which is also from the same vineyard. But they have a red blend, which was kind of, I think, they sort of replaced the sweet red. But most red blends I tend to be mix of either Cabernet with Merlot or Shiraz with Cabernet. However we want to pair them. And that's kind of the red blends that I'm kind of more used to knowing. So it has all the sort of very fruit forward, sure, it has definitely a mix of raspberries, blackberries in this. There's a sense that there's a little oakiness to this wine. I think when wine passes 14%, 60%, that tends to be viewed as a dessert wine. But there was other night, I was watching something on YouTube. This lady, she was doing a live feed, a live cast, whatever, and she was drinking a wine that was 16%, that was red, and I thought that was a bit. It had to be viewed as a dessert wine, in my opinion. So, but. There's an oak. They definitely get that oakiness to it, sort of like a very. We know it's in a barrel, but a very firm oak. The fruits are very ripe. I'm getting more. Blackberries in this than I'm getting in this wine. So ripe with red fruits, obviously black. Raspberries. I'm sure. Some form of red grapes, but there's sort of a very tannin to this. The color's nice. I'm guessing more purple grapes in this than I'm getting. It's a good sip. It's a good sip wine to kind of enjoy with friends. One of a good pairing would pay it. Obviously, a steak would do that because there is definitely dryness to it. It is There's look. There's a sweetness, not overly sweet, but immense, a definitely medium, very firm dryness in this wine. I think more lamb. So it had it aged for a good while. I'm sure it was aged a long time. Good pairing with this, probably a good steak or good burger will go good with this. Lamb sounds all right. Yeah, this is a good, decent red blend. Again, the other red blends I've had are more bolder. This is kind of more on the line of what those in that country, Portugal, tend to consume. So for the price point, $5.99, I guess. I'm sure that people would think, oh, this is cheap crap, but um, again, I've always told a lot of folks that when I do go out and buy wine, again, there's a budget not willing to go over. $20 is my limit. I'm not going over that price. And some say, "Oh, you're a cheapskate. Live a little." I say, "Yeah, but also I want to be smart with my cash." Um, you know, and if I had it like that, yeah, I would buy a $50 bottle of wine, every week, but don't. Or $30 bottle of wine. Sometimes the price of the wines may not be that great. The packaging, labeling, all that, like, ooh, is enticing, but it turned out to be is a crappy, shitty wine. There's some wines that are, even at this price point, would say it's pretty crappy and shitty as well. But there's some wines that are quite good within that price range. $10, whatever bottle of wine. So, again, I always say when you're going out getting wines, if you're shopping, obviously, places like particularly these, the big box stores, Costco and where I got this one from, and Sam's Club. I got some couple ideas what I wanted to have for coming up as we going into Christmas. Said, oh, maybe I would get something like that. It was a nice 13 big size bottle of wine for $13. I thought that was really nice size. That'd be great champagne to celebrate, ring in the new year. So, yeah. Yeah, always go, and usually these folks are very helpful. I would say if you're going out to shopping, come correct with the right questions, with the right ideas of what you want, what you're trying to pair your wine with. Where when during holidays or whatever, or just any given day when you have having a dinner party or whatever. Now dinner parties are probably not the norm, not the best thing with going on with COVID and all, but yeah, always come up with the right questions about, okay, what you pairing it with, come with some of the wine questions that, I mean, no question's a dumb question. You just come, okay, I got this meal I'm preparing, someone told me maybe I should get this or maybe I should get that. Or, say, hey, I have an idea, I want something that I'm going to be pairing. There's going to be a lot of food being served, popcorn, there's going to be some ribs, there's going to be some chicken wings, there's going to be some rotel dip, this and this appetizer, that appetizer, we're frying this, what would go well, come up we went pairings with, and come up with the things that you may know. Some say maybe I should pair this with that, pair this with this, No question is wrong. Just ask. Don't throw it out there and see what, and I'm sure many of them are very helpful. And, when I'm at Sam's Club, I very rarely see some of the wine folks there ask, if I have a question about something. But the folks at Costco are pretty cool. They can really help you. And even some of these boxes, BJ's Wholesale, I'm sure. I'm sure those places can. And, of course, those specialty wine shops, and then your local grocery stores, whether it be that. I doubt Walmart will ever have anybody will sit and ask you, you know, or maybe Target. Doubt they'll have a sommelier there to say, hey, I have a question about a wine. You know, hey, what do you think about? You know, so yeah. But anyway, for what it is, folks, look at it for what it is. This is a good sip, a good enjoy with a nice, again, lamb. You want to do a nice medium rare steak. This red blend would really pair well with it. So I'm not going to go over too indulgent on this one. Could I bring this to a party? Probably not. If I'm going to bring it to a party and say, hey, BYOB, you know, hey, bring your own crap. And I said, I probably would do this for me to sip on. But if I am bringing something, probably would bring something a little more that everybody can have. Probably more tolerable or accepted, you know, by everyone. So, all right, for what it is, it's pretty good. I'm going to go B plus on this one. So this would be an 8.9, B plus, yeah, 8.8, B plus score for the Casa Red Blend Portugal by Casa Santos Lima. Bought at Costco. So check out Costco. Great selection of wines and other things they have there too. John Anderson here, the Beverage Ramble team. Keep on watching. And as always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Casa Santos Lima, Le Portugal. Blend.